Hi, Jason LeDuc from Evil Genius Leadership Consultants here, and I want to talk today a little bit about letting go of control when the time is right. So to give you some background, back in the fall my friend Eric called me and asked if I wanted to go on a week-long sailing trip with him and some of his friends in the Virgin Islands. So this sounded like a great opportunity and I was on board immediately. So we went on the trip about a week ago and got back, and it was an amazing experience. We got to see all different islands as part of the Virgin Islands chain, and we really learned a lot about operating as a crew and a team and living with a group of people on a 45-foot sailboat for a week. One of the biggest things that we had to learn as a crew was how to handle all the lines together and to not fight each other as we were trying to do things on the boat. So as an example, the small sail on the front of a boat is called a jib. And when you're making a turn, you have to move the jib from one side of the boat to the other so that it's on the right side when you complete your turn. And in order to do this smoothly and effectively, one person has to release their side of the jib while the other person is taking it up on the other side of the boat. And if that doesn't happen, the jib can get stuck, it can take a long time or a lot of effort to try to pull it back in on the other side once it's full of wind. It can be a really big deal if you don't do that release on time. And we all did it, myself included. There were plenty of times when not only did we not release the jib in time, but both of us might be pulling on the jib at the same time, fighting each other, trying to get it from one side of the boat to the other. So just like when you're on the boat trying to move that jib from one side to the other, when we're working on our teams, on our projects, we can see our results impacted when one person won't let go or isn't letting go of control of their part of the project for another team member to come and run with the ball. Chances are we've all experienced someone on our team who's done this. We may have even done this ourselves and prevented our team from really achieving the results they could achieve because we're holding on too tightly to something. And there are a lot of good reasons for that. People hold on tightly to the things that they're working on because they're proud of them, because they want to have strong accountability for what they're doing, or they want to provide quality results. And that's very well intentioned, but it can lead to suboptimal performance, as we discussed. So as leaders, it's important for us to help our co-workers and our team members avoid this, but it's even more important to prevent it in ourselves. There are going to be times when we're afraid to let go of something we have control over, or one of our team members is reluctant to release control over their portion of a project. Now that's not necessarily as time critical as moving the jib from one side of the sailboat to the other side of the sailboat, but it can lead to results that are less than optimal, and it can also lead to conflict between two members of your team or two departments that can slow down your progress. So here are some things that we can do as leaders to help our teams let go of control when the time is right. The first thing we can always do, and is a good idea to always be doing, is to be developing trust among our team through our words and actions, where they trust us and they trust each other. Coaching our team towards the results that we were trying to achieve, those big picture results, also can help them realize that they need to let go of control so someone else can run with the ball when the time is right. As the leader, it's important for us to guide that transition. When it's time for one member of the team to let go, we need to help step in and help them prepare to let go and to execute that transition to the other team member in a timely manner and effectively. And it's also important to encourage communication among the whole team when these transitions come along so that there's a successful handoff. Thanks for listening today. Check us out on the web, evilgeniusleadership.com. If you have a question or just want to say hi, email us, info@evilgeniusleadership.com. If you'd like to send us a video, we're still on Movi. You can find us there, info@evilgeniusleadership.com, or you can search on Jason LeDuc once you're on Movi. Social media, we're on Twitter @evilgeniuslead, or you can find me at Jason R. LeDuc. And on Facebook, Google+, and LinkedIn, search for us at Evil Genius Leadership Consultants. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.